Hey everyone, welcome to K News 24/7. My name is Cameron, a KAIZER Chiefs legend who spent 12 years with the club. Here I'm talking about SIPHIWE TSHABALALA, who attended a radio interview with Robert Marawa at 947. More people are worried and concerned about the recent KAIZER Chiefs performance. Shaba commented on the recent poor performance of KAIZER Chiefs. Listen to this.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm hurting as well. It's not nice. It's not good for the image of the club. It's not good for our football. I mean, a team of Chiefs caliber shouldn't struggle. You know, a team that has a rich history should not struggle.
Looking on the last 6 matches, KAIZER Chiefs have managed to win 1, draw 2, and lose 3. This is too bad.
People suffer. The fans suffer a lot. Some, they suffer financially, some emotionally. So it's too much. And I just hope that, something is done to turn the fortunes around.
As KAIZER Chiefs fans, we complain about lack of commitment to our players. Look, when we concede first, it becomes too difficult for us to equalize. It's because these guys, they don't care. No sense of agency. Whether we are winning or losing, they can play with same tempo. They can't show any hunger. During the interview, SIPHIWE TSHABALALA have given a good advice to our players. Just listen to this.
Players, they also need to know why they are there. They must not be familiar with the environment. I think that's the most critical thing. To not be familiar with the environment. Don't get used to that place. It's a beautiful place. It's beautiful. Everything there, the standard, everything it's the best. It even matches the top teams in Europe. So don't get familiar with the environment. If you get familiar, you get complacent, and after that it's mediocre. After that you gone.
Wow, here Tshabalala have a valid point. We've seen these occasions happening repeatedly. If you can look at a player like Edson Castillo, the time he arrived at Naturena, on his first 5 matches, he was incredible to watch. Everyone was excited to see Edson Castillo playing, how he plays. He was scoring, even when he's a central defensive midfield. He had this hunger, he had this fire burning inside him. But after those 5 matches, he became like an ordinary player just like everyone. Castillo felt more comfortable with easy access of everything because Naturena have the best facilities than any other club in the DStv Premiership. This is one of the reasons Castillo dropped his form.
Right, and what I see is that players don't enjoy. They don't enjoy, playing football. They don't know, the value of playing for KAIZER Chiefs. And I think the cry from the fans is, yes, you can lose games, but the manner in which you lose games, leave everything on the field. Then we can say the boys tried, they gave their all. I think that's what is required. Give your best, work hard, and leave everything on the field.
Tshabalala also revealed the fact that we can't just put the blame only on the players. Also the management, they have a role to play. So they also need to improve on their side. And also the fans. As fans, we have a big impact. Remember, KAIZER Chiefs is one of the club with a biggest fan base, they say, in the whole Africa. So just imagine. That's why in most cases, you see management, they do what the fans want. When the fans are complaining about certain players' performances, it's highly possible that on the coming game, you can see that player not available on the starting 11. We've seen this happening. And also, some other players that we have at Naturena, they are there because of the fans. Fans have requested, no, KAIZER Chiefs, we need players like Pule Modi, we need players like Abusbongi Senimteto. And look what is happening now. Those players are at Naturena because of the fans. So we have a big impact into what is happening into the club. And also, we are the ones who are destroying some of the players there. In another occasion, I saw fans booing Wandile Duba for misplacing passes and stuff like that. We are killing the confidence of this player.
It's an issue, I think, that needs a helicopter view.
Yes.
So holistically, the management, all the structures, they need to review certain things and also check, how best can they move the team forward, including the fans, the important stakeholders as well. So it's not just management. I think collectively a lot can be done, a lot can be reviewed.
Tshabalala also mentioned another interesting fact here. Listen to this. We've been saying this into this channel over and over and over. Listen to this. Before we proceed, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Honestly, Chiefs doesn't have bad players.
Yeah.
They've got good players, but they don't have a team. They've got good players, and they also have players that come from development. They are good players, but now they get lost because there's no team, there's no structure.
Yeah.
People normally say we want to play. Let's play the Pirates way. Let's play the Sundowns way. Let's play the Chiefs way, because there was identity
Before.
So yes, before. So we missed that. So if you can ask me what is the Chiefs way, or you ask a player now what is the Chiefs way, I don't think they'll give you the answer that you expect. And also another critical thing is I think the team must also check the caliber of the players they bring.
As we're saying, Peace, is scouting KAIZER Chiefs banokuslimaza sometimes, because if you can look at previous players, especially when it comes to strikers, ever since Kambo Samirnakovic, KAIZER Chiefs, they are failing us dismal. Baqale basilethela uKaleb Biminyimana korama penalty kuphela lo muntu. Manje basilethele uGonzalez.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And nale ndaba yabo le yokuletha ama players ngobuningi for the sake ukuthi kugcwala inamba nje. Look at abo Mahlatsi mfethu akana quality, because uze along with uDylan Solomons. Besingekho isidingo sokuthi sithathe noMahlatsi, but it was a deal.
Yeah, well, it's true. I mean, it looked like manje Chiefs say later just any other player nje lapha ku KAIZER Chiefs. It's more of quantity than quality, as you've said. So leyo yawakhawatha, because first of all, Chiefs is a big club. Awumane nje uthathe nanoma ubani bese somletha ku natural and then expect them to perform miracles. You look at the type of players you bring, can they handle the pressure of playing for a big club like KAIZER Chiefs? Buka manje ukuthi kwenzakalani, because you've just brought so many of average players. Iliphi player ongalikhomba manje ukuthi what, that one stands out. Asinali player uyadlala namhlanje, next week sekazenzela kwakhe. So like it's those kind of players that we brought in, and I think not the way management handle ngakhona izinto now, it's different than what it was before, So lento ukuthi we've borrowed some other teams, some players where you still remember we loaned out Abu Given Tibedi,
Machek,
Abu Tarel Machek, yes, and some other players to Swallows. And then now bese sesina nale advantage ukuthi sizoshaya deal ne Swallows sisika ama players player fan nabo Jabulo Ngcobo, while Ngcobo is a good player, but buka kufikile ku Chiefs, could he handle the pressure?
Yeah, yena singasho ukuthi
bamdonsa alwe no coach. Phela it's not only in the field of play which you can handle the player, even off the field can you handle ama fan mawukuthuka izinto ezinjalo. So you don't have to bring in so many average players. Akube nama players okuthiwa what, these ones bakhera team, and then bese mhlambe average players is only a few. Besazi ukuthi Chiefs mfowethu siphetha ball sulunyane, emove us right, and then average players, well, not to disrespect Willard Katsane, but we knew which Willard una job A1.
That's why bekayishayela isicathulo
straight. Una job A1.
Kusala umuntu or kusala ibhola.
Yeah, and we liked him for that. Manje cabanga udlala ngabo Willard Katsane aba 11 egroundini.
Not only, the talent only, but the personality and the character. You come into an environment that can be hostile, and an environment that can build you, and an environment that has a lot of attention. Can you take it? Can you take that attention? Can you take that being on the spotlight every now and then? I think that's another important thing, because some players, they do well 2-3 days, they get the praise and they're okay. One bad game, they get the stick, and then they're gone.